Hey guys, it's Altis Vivian and I'm going to be the new mascot. So let's clear that up. So onto the video, I stole LPS from my cousin and I regret it till this day and forward. And I still do regret it. And yes, I don't really advise you to steal LPS. You'll feel guilty. You'll regret it mostly. I did too. So yeah, let's start to the best part. So basically, I don't really know why, but I used to not like LPS. I did not like LPS. I like Barbie dolls. And I only stole the LPS because in after school, my friend Luna would bring LPS, the new version. And I'd be like, oh yeah, you know what, I want to join her, play with her sometimes. Because I used to bring toys a lot in school. So I was like, yeah, interested in LPS, but she never let me play with LPS. So I have no idea why I stole it from her. So basically, I just wanted to be one of the cool kids in after school, which I already was, which I had no clue why I had to go through all that trouble just when I can get one LPS. I was so dumb though. I had a tiny brain back then. It was in first grade also it happened. So let's go with the video. So basically, me and my cousin, we used to play Barbie dolls a lot, and then my mom randomly calls me, sweetheart, come downstairs. And I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I'm coming down in a sec. And I'm like, oh, bye, I'm going to miss you so much because we actually live far away from each other. Okay, well, do you want to walk me down? Yeah, I'll walk you down. Come on. And I'm like, okay. And then I just go and walk down. And then, meanwhile, we're walking. Her brother is right there. So then, I pass his room, and then he, walks by, but he only goes to the bathroom. And she's like, come on. And I'm like, okay. And then when I'm walking, I see this LPS. It's basically an LPS, collie. It was, lying down. I looked at it, and she was like, come on, let's go. And I was like, hey, I looked at it, and it was in her brother's room. And I'm like, hey, I grabbed it. I looked at it. I was like, hey, can I have this LPS? And she was like, no, I'm sorry, you can't have it. It was, her only LPS. And I was like, oh, please. And she was like, no, now come on. And I was like, ugh. So when nobody was in my cousin's brother's room. So then I quickly dropped my bag. I put the LPS in it, real quick, because his little brother went to the bathroom. So then I shoved it in, real deep, so then, in case I get caught, I put it in, a little pocket side and side, so then whenever, her brother, thought I was suspicious, they would check, and then they won't see it. So, yeah, I left proud of myself for some reason. And, yeah. So, basically, the point is that I felt good. I don't know why, but I felt good about myself stealing that LPS. I felt proud of myself for doing that, and I have, no idea why. You shouldn't be feeling good about yourself for doing that. What the heck? I felt good about stealing an LPS. And I regret it because it was unlucky because basically when I went back to after school, it didn't go well at all. So basically, I went to after school, I was happy. I said, hi Luna. Oh, hi. And then her friend comes in, which her name is, I forgot. Oh yeah, Layla. And my friend Julia isn't still here. And I'm like, hey, do you want to see my new LPS I got? And I'm like, oh yeah. Well, she's like, yeah. And then I pull out the LPS over here, and then I'm like, look at this new LPS. And she's like, OMG, it's so nice. I got my own LPS too. And then I'm like, oh, that's cool. So then she goes and grabs like a whole handful of LPS. She brings it over. She shows off all of her LPS she has. And I'm like, whoa, so cool. I wish I had that much LPS. And she's like, oh, it's nothing. And then after we were like, playing stuff like, stuff like that. Not much. And then I'm like, oh, I need to use the bathroom a lot. And my teacher's like sitting back. And I'm like, hold up. I'm like, hey miss, can I use the bathroom? I really need to go. And she's like, okay, go ahead, but go by yourself. And I'm like, okay. But then the thing is that my friends left to go to the computer. But she put her LPS away. She didn't steal it. But the worst part is that I left the LPS by itself. So when the manager came in to, sweep up, he saw the LPS on the floor actually because it tipped over like that. It landed like over here. So he saw it and then he threw it out. And then he left. And then when they came back from the computer, they were talking and, talking. And then when I came back, I was like, where's the LPS? I'm like, and then they're like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know where it went. And I'm like, but that's my cousin's LPS and I don't know. So I told the teacher. I'm like, somebody stole my LPS. Or I lost my LPS. Basically, I told her that I lost it. I lost my LPS. And she's like, okay, and there was more students, but they're like, hello, everyone. Class, did someone see Vivian's LPS? Because it's basically missing. And nobody was like, no, I don't see it, no. And then she tells me, no, and then I'm like so disappointed. I feel so ashamed of myself. Why did I take it? Because basically I lost it, and she's obviously gonna tell. So I walked over and I was like, oh, I'm so sad. That was my only LPS. I feel bad for you, but I think the manager dumped it in the garbage. I was like, what? It'd probably be awful right now. Yeah, so that happened, and we were like, oh, sorry for you. So I never had another LPS again. I felt bad for it, and there would be a price to pay, which is, yeah, I told my mom. My mom said you need to go to a therapist to help it, but I actually didn't. So yeah, guys, that's what happens when you steal LPS from your family or someone that you cherish a lot. And my cousin, she is the most importantest thing in the whole entire world of me. We play sometimes LPS. Well, we mostly play LPS because now she loves LPS, just like me. And yeah, I regret it so darn much. I regret it so much. Because there would be a price to pay if something bad happened to you. If you don't steal and you take, hold how much you want to steal it, something good might happen. So I couldn't hold it, and I just was like, oh, fine, I'll just take it myself. Then actually, when we were driving back to New York, my mom said, "Hey, what's that thing in your bag?" And I was like, "Oh no, it was just it was actually my cousin. It was her birthday," and I was like, felt so guilty, and I stole it on her birthday. It wasn't her birthday gift, but she already had it, you know. So, and I was like, "Oh no, it came in the bag, in the birthday bag, where you get these like little goodies after you leave." Yeah, I was like, "Oh yeah, she gave it to me. She said it was for you because you're the best." I was so dumb back then. I was like, I didn't want to get caught, but then I told my mom everything, and I was just so embarrassed. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and again, please do not steal. You wouldn't feel good about yourself. You'll feel so guilty, and something bad may happen. And I don't really remember the LPS since I lost it, and I feel like it was like this type of collie, but like it was this mold, I think, and it just had different colors, I think. If not, it was this fox. You know, these new LPS are like foxes, and they're like sitting down with that long tail. I think it's that fox from LPS Honey. What is like the I forgot the title, but it's from LPS Honey, a fox. It's like a red fox. I think I stole that one. So you go check out LPS Honey's video from the fox and the dog, that the fox got hurt and hurt his tail, and then he thought that the that doctor was insane and trying to kill him. Yeah, that was the LPS Honey video that I've been watching. I think I stole that one, and I regret it. I so regret it so much. I just want to punch my face. Yeah. So please do not steal again. And yeah, I hope you enjoy my videos. And I am out. Peace.